people who give their life to the study of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, etc. But they inform us, and those who give their life to the study of the pastoral epistles tell us, hey, go back and read the scholars. There they are, external evidence to this text. But they're nowhere else, and yet they're here, and so that gives you a better understanding. We're referencing that. Here's an illustration from the Bible. When Aaron threw down his rod and it became a snake, they cast down their rods, which also became snakes. And verses 10 through 12 of Exodus 7 says, so Moses and Aaron went, and I know you know this story well, but now you have a New Testament orientation that's really excellent too. Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did just as the Lord commanded. Aaron cast down his staff before Pharaoh and his servants, and it became a serpent. And then Pharaoh summoned the wise men and the sorcerers, and they, the magicians of Egypt. That's who they think Jannes and Jambres, right there in that verse 11 of Exodus 7. Exodus 7. They also, these wise men and sorcerers and the magicians of Egypt, did the same by their secret arts, for each man cast down his staff, and they became serpents. But Aaron's staff did what? Swallowed up their staffs. Pretty amazing. It's an amazing scene in redemptive history. It's an amazing part seen in that story of salvation that we read and we go, oh, wow, this is exciting now. The application to the New Testament is that these sorcerers opposed Moses like the false teachers who were opposing Timothy and the true teachers in the first century. Just like the cultists and the heretics in the 21st century. Just like today, there are false teachers in the land. Be on guard, know the word, beg God to keep your hearts and your minds pure in the word. As these false teachers were opposing Paul and Timothy, and by extension, those who proclaim God's word faithfully today, and by analogy to our own time, as I've made emphasis, the same language of the gospel is used by the false teachers, but with different meanings so that they may deceive those who listen. They say gospel, but they don't mean the death, burial, and